Alright everyone, and we're back, and this is the right spot. I'm supposed to swim over here. It is the base of a large swamp tree. There appears to be a hole in the trunk and all sorts of debris strewn about. You're guessing that because of its location, various bits of junk. Yeah, I can't say that line. I'm sorry. Let's look in the hole. Okay. See, the jar's way on the bottom by the seaweed there, but we can take the line. Screw you. Alright. Yeah, I found the next spot I'm supposed to go, and then just do the directions backwards. I'm like, how does it exit south here? Well, my directions say swim toward the trunk of the tree, which I was mistaken as the middle, and not this spot between the two little branches here. See, I are a dumbass. Let's look around here. You are underwater. No shit. There's a wall of rock here with a small hole near the swamp bed. Let's search in the hole. You stick your hand in the hole. Luckily, when you pull it back, all your fingers are still there, and you now found an old jar cover. Now aren't you lucky? Yes, we are. Now we're gonna go quite a way back. See, those are the friendly clams, and the yellow ones are apparently the evil ones. Wrong direction. I'm gonna save a crash ship. We'll be going back to that. Getting on this damn rock. Looks like a barbecued steak on the ground there. What's this over here? Deeper into the cave, you notice something lying among the rocks. Let's look at the rocks. From here, you can see some sort of bag on the swamp bed. Okay, take bag. Shut up. And that's how we surface from the water. What's this here? Here at the edge of the swamp there is another large tree, assorted unfamiliar vegetation, and what appears to be the rear end of a ship. There does seem to be birds in the tree though, okay. Well, looks like there's a nail just lying around under the tree. Let's... Screw you! So we got ourselves a nail. Now we have a line, a jar, and a nail. Wonder what we can do with it. Let's bend the nail. You smartly bend the thin nail into the shape of a hook. The hook you crafted with your own gifted hands from the nail you found. You admire your skill and ingenuity. You're so awesome, Roger. I love how we can just walk in the swamp, but it's like obviously extremely deep. Obviously the water's cleaner. Over there. Okay, I'm going to show you something real quick. Yeah. For a little fish, that tiny-toothed terrorfish is a big mouth that chewed you up with no problem. Well, you made a nice meal for the pretty fish. Next time, maybe you won't rush into places before checking for man-eating fishies. There's the reason I showed you that, folks. Because we gotta get into that cave, so we gotta catch this son of a bitch. So we're gonna fish him. You impress me! You attached the hook you made to the fishing line. Now you have a line and hook ready to go. Don't ask me for what, you figure it out. Alright. Let's put the worm on it. What a genius! You bait your hook with a frickin' worm. Now what are you gonna do with it? You now have baited your fishing line. Aren't you proud? Why, yes I am. Shut up. So now we get to go fishing. Hey, why not? This looks like a good place to cast a line. You might even catch something you could eat, or maybe something that could eat you. You cast out your homemade fishing equipment and settle in to see if you will catch anything. And the friggin' thing falls for it. Well, it looks like you have caught something after all. That tiny-toothed terrorfish was no match for your fishing line, yeah. You reel in your prize, wondering to yourself what you're gonna do with it. You gotta do that quickly. You smartly place the terrorfish into the jar. Letting this guy swim around in your pants is a bad idea. Bottle tiny-toothed terrorfish. You're sure glad you didn't put this guy in your pants without bottling up first. Now we gotta seal it. There we go. Use the cover you found to seal up the jar as tight as can be. You'll feel so much more secure now with that terrorfish put neatly away. Now there is, I believe, a few ways to die by like not, actually putting the water in the jar and not covering the jar fast enough and whatnot. But I may show those later. I may do, a la Mr. Whitman and Shady Paradox, the ways to die in this game if I can find them all. So let's go back in the water. There's something else I want to show you real quick. No, you can't escape the screen. You'll automatically die if you come here. This was the screen that had the shadow up above it, so I assume this is the same organism. The strange, transparent, gelatinous creature immediately was drawn to you. Must be your animal magnetism. Well, that or your lack of a shower. While you stop to admire how pretty the creature is, it begins to envelop you. Perhaps it wants to warm you up in the cold swamp depths. Yeah, right. The creature takes you into itself, and seemingly as a nice big juicy morsel of food, it starts its very slow process of digestion. You, of course, die of suffocation long before the internal acids begin dissolving your flesh. Yeah, thank goodness for small graces. You die while looking on through the transparent body of your slayer, pounding uselessly at its gelatinous body.